At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much in fact I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you looking
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.
On my left, to your right, is a McDonald Imperial roller that was actually sourced to the South Barwon Cricket Club by the one and only Barry Rocket McMahon. So I would suggest, viewers, you are looking at a piece of history as far as cricket making facilities are concerned. And to my right and your left is the president of the South Barwon Cricket Club joining us this morning, and he will be bowling into the wind today, Darren Hornstein. How are you, Darren?
Yeah, good, thanks, Rollo.
Beautiful out here in this centre wicket area, and the ground in very good condition.
Yeah, no, we're pretty happy with the ground. It'd be nice if it was a bit warmer today. It's a fairly cold morning, so yeah, no, we're here, I suppose, to show you and the viewers what the ground actually looks like.
And viewers, this is on the Saturday morning, that day one of the grand final replay between South Barwon and Grovedale. So it's a fresh new wicket.
Yeah, it's actually a one-day game this week against Grovedale. So this wicket was used last week in the second 11 game against St Joseph's. Because of the Cooch wickets, they tend to last two weeks easily, and they come up really well. So. And always the second week's generally the best batting conditions, so I think you'll see a few runs scored here today.
All right, Darren, let's go and have a look at the wicket. Viewers, we'll go down and have a look first of all. Darren, the colour of the wicket.
Yeah, I suppose you'll see the wicket compared to the square. Obviously, you want the wicket to be, I suppose, a bit more wider, paler than the actual square. I think you find this wicket will actually come up a bit more green than other wickets because it is full of grass and it's what you expect, but the actual greenness doesn't change anything with the bowling. Doesn't mean it's going to move around a bit. It's just going to be a road.
And we notice the grass. It is a beautifully grassed centre wicket area. The type of grass for our viewers?
Centre and a Cooch. We probably about 4 years ago as a club we decided that our wicket wasn't up to scratch. So 4 years ago, as a club, we basically got rid of the old wicket, dug it all up, put in new Merry Creek, and also put in the Centre Anna Cooch, and probably the last 2 years the wicket's just come up superb.
Righto, time for viewers, Rollo, to give it the bounce test. Look at that. Well, good, Dave. First slip.
Yeah, first slip for you. You'd be better in the slip than me anyway.
But good even bounce?
Yeah, no, the wicket's great bounce. Like I think today you'll find two of the best fast bowlers in Geelong in Brett Anderson and Graham Harper, and you'll see those guys, if they put a bit into it, the ball, comes around, sort of your shoulder height. So it's a great bouncing wicket.
Now, wicket preparation here at South Barwon, maybe a couple of little differences than what we've seen before. How long would, first of all, who's your curator here?
Mark McClure is our curator this season. Previous season, who I suppose we give a lot of credit to for bringing the wicket up like this, is Shane Marriott, one of the guys at the club who has now, given it away. So Mark McClure from Queen's Park Golf Club has come on board, and this year, I suppose at the start of the season, we were worried he wouldn't be able to do as good a job as Shane, but I think he's done that as well, and he's probably surpassed Shane in his preparation. And
how many hours a week approximately did he work on it to bring it up to speed?
I'd say roughly between 6 to 8. That's probably Mark's time, and then you've got the rest of the club's time where we sort of put a bit in when we need to water or we need to clean up the table with a couple of the pieces of equipment we got. So.
And talking of the new equipment, let's go and have a look at some of this new equipment if we can follow across. First of all, now in order, this particular piece, Darren, that we get our, looks like a little lawnmower.
Yeah, it looks like a lawnmower, but this has got instead of having the normal cylinder head on it to cut the grass, this has got brushes. So pretty much after the game, we'd actually go use this and would basically go up and down the pitch, and it basically brushes and gets rid of all the grass that you've put in the top of the wicket. And also for the square, like if you need to sort of clean up the square and make sure there's no, you know, impurities in there, well then we sort of use this to clean anything up, and then that's when we go on to the next piece of equipment over here.
Which is, yes, a lovely big piece of equipment, this boy. And first of all, what do we call it?
Well, basically it's just a big vacuum. Yeah, just a vacuum, and instead of the traditional way of you know, basically brushing with a big broom and then sweeping it up into a dustpan, well, you know, one of the things that's probably made this square as good as it is just the extra pieces of equipment we have. We know that I think East Belmont might have a similar thing, and it does bring the wicket out, and as you can see, like the rest of the square, like it's just taken. And so I think it's just these extra little things that you sort of get, that if you want to make really good wickets, then this is sort of the equipment you need.
Darren, one of the things that impresses us as far as is the total wicket grass coverage. You've got a very good coverage across all strips here at Reynolds Reserve. Yeah,
I think you'll find the Santa Ana Cooch is very hardy once you get in it, and also just I suppose what we do after a game's finished, the preparation we need to do straight away as soon as the game's finished has allowed that to happen. And also our square's only got 5 wickets, whereas you see a lot of others that might have, you know, up to 8, 9, and I think you'll find that, you know, the 5 wickets is enough for the season. And with the Santa Ana Cooch, you know, with water also it doesn't take as much, and the 5 wickets means you take even less also.
The outfield, very lush, nice, and got good colour, and looks to be very quick.
Yeah, no, the outfield's quick since a couple of seasons ago when the council got the cylinder mowers on it, and they realised that this ground had, you know, enough natural coverage of kikuyu. The only issue we've had over the last couple of years was the run-up area at the clubroom end, which was basically spare of grass. So what we did as a club was went out at the end of Christmas this year, and we decided that we needed to fix that bit up, and so we went out and bought, you know, 100 square metres of kikuyu and laid that out before Christmas. And now, like as you can see from some of the footage, you'll see that end of the ground is now no longer an issue.
And viewers, that is directly the area at the further end of this current playing strip that we're speaking of at the present time. Darren, I have to ask this question in fairness. One of the elements of this particular ground that people are asking the question of, is it big enough, or more particularly, is it on the smaller side for a GCA Division 1 Grand Final?
Well, obviously compared to some of the football grounds, then we're not as big as them, but in saying that, people like to come to cricket to see run scores. They like people to see, you know, people be able to hit a 6. If both teams are playing on the same size ground, then I would see no real issue with the size. This being too small, it's an oval shaped. That's what size shape a cricket ground should be. So I think, you know, weighing things up, I think the main thing for cricket grounds is that your wicket table is okay and your outfield's fine. I think after that, then nothing else matters too much.
And thanks to Darren Hornstein, President of the South Barwon Cricket Club. All the best in the game against Grovedale today.
Yeah, no, looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a decent game. We're coming off 3 losses, which the club's spoken about fairly seriously, so I'm sure we're going to have a big day today.
That's our pitch report for this week. Next week, we're going across to look at Winter Reserve at East Belmont for our GCA Division 1 Grand Final continued ground reports. Go to a break on the Geelong Cricket Show and be back with more after this.
At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much in fact I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow, the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.